let's talk Chargers here, sir. I mean, you've been part of the Ravens-Eagles organization prior to doing what you do on television. And so you've been there, done that, when you've seen championship organizations start to coalesce around a roster and a coach. Do you see championship stuff through 3 weeks with the Chargers right now, Daniel?
I think there's some championship DNA in there. And what those organizations have in common and what Jim Harbaugh has kind of instilled with this group is that you're going to have those 3 or 4 plays. I mean, how many times have you guys come in on a Monday and you're recapping games and you go, man, if just this one play happens differently. I mean, the Eagles could be 0-3 right now, if not for 3 plays in their first 3 games. Well, that's the NFL. And those teams that in those winning time moments, they're comfortable in those moments and they thrive in those moments. You've seen it with the Eagles. And it's not just offense, defense. It's special teams as well. They block a kick. Last week, the Chargers defense had to get a stop late in the game. They get it. You got to get a drive down the field. Herbert's making plays to, a rookie tight end and a rookie back. And then you've got a kicker who's got to nail the field goal, and Cameron Dicker doesn't miss. So they've really got comfortable in those stressful winning time moments. And I think that's all Harbaugh, man. It's all him. It's all instilling belief in all of his guys. It's the extra work and the grinding, that they do during training camp and the extra periods, and that's how you finish well. And in the NFL, I mean, that's every week you're going to be in games, in tight games, and you've got to make winning time plays in those moments. And you were there for Herbert taking off and running to seal the Chiefs game. I mean, they've done this each and every week.
Yeah, and chargering. There was even a name for it, right? What the Chargers would have happen to them, wild, odd, self-inflicted, whatever you want to talk about, to prevent them from winning games like the ones that you're talking about. And I know you came up to me during a commercial break on game day morning last week, and you mentioned number 3 in the program, number 1 in everyone's hearts here in Los Angeles. I just want to give you the floor on Derwin James, what you're seeing out of him defensively, and what Dart is going to be dealing with this weekend with him.
Well, Derwin's one of the best. He's one of the best football players that I've been around, and I started in 2003 in my scouting time, and I'll get to the player in just a second, but I also told you this. He's might be my favorite person that I've ever been around in the NFL. I've been around for every single one of his games. This guy brings energy, and I'm not talking like energy in the huddle, on the sideline, on the field, all that stuff. You can see that on TV. I'm talking about energy on the plane. I'm talking about energy in the meal room. Like, this guy is just a galvanizing force. Everyone loves being around him. He knows everybody in the whole operation. I mean, he'll come up to me and ask me how my kids are doing. Like, he's just an unbelievable dude. So you start with him as the person, which is exceptional. Then you get him on the field, and they've mastered how to use him. Jesse Minter has, where he can do so many different things. So it's like, okay, is it too much? Do we narrow it down? They've got him living closer to the line of scrimmage, and he is a dynamic blitzer. He is going to get tackles for loss in the run game. He can buzz underneath coverage and take away tight ends and backs. There's screens. I mean, he just kind of erases screens, which you're going to see a lot of, I think, with the Giants this week. With Jackson Dart, I think they'll try and get the screen game going, but Derwin just kind of eliminates that and erases that. So I think he's one of the elite players in this game, and I know people say it's corny and cliche, but I'm telling you, without a doubt, he is a better person than he is a football player. He's just a complete stud.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app, 12 to 3 Eastern.